from the heart.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Issues from the Heart. And today we'll be your guest speakers. I'm William Withers.
I'm Jeremy Davis.
And I'm Samuel Withers.
And today we'll be talking about youth involvement within the church.
Our reasoning for picking this topic is because we see it as a growing issue within the church. And we all thought that it'd be a good idea to express our thoughts and opinions with you all publicly here on the air. You know, when I got old enough to understand rules and how regulations and church politics work, I made sure to follow a guideline, and I would always put up a front. Right. I just want to encourage the youth to not put up a front. If you are struggling with something, and you really feel like you have no one to talk to, nowhere to go, you actually do. That's what the church is for. The church is not just, to save souls so everybody can go to heaven, or just to make you feel guilty, or to correct you, but it's actually there to help you grow spiritually and to deepen your connection with God.
That's good.
So I also just be encouraged to not put up a front. Okay.
And if y'all have any questions while we're discussing, or you have anything to say, please comment in the comment box below so that we, can interact with you all. But like Sam was saying, that's really what I was thinking. I completely agree. Like you were saying, when I was younger too, and even now, I find myself putting up this front. Yeah. Trying to make people, stick with the status quo. Mm-hmm. Because people, as young Christians, they see us and they see how we're living, so we're sort of put into this box where it's just like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that, and so we try to put up this front without actually fixing the problem. Right. That's why we find a lot of young people in the church struggling and going through and not, letting anybody know about it, because they want everybody to believe that we got it all together. And so it's important, like you said, to let a pastor, let a fellow church member know, hey, look, I'm struggling with this, I need help. Because we all need help. We're all growing. This is a daily thing. This ain't something that just happens overnight.
There's a lot of single females that are in the church that are trying to find the one. Right. And if we're too busy out here doing whatever, we're going to mess around and be dead in the streets, and that female's still going to be out there asking God a whole bunch of times, where's my man at? So we need to start getting into the church, start being filled spiritually, so that way we can have more strong, healthy relationships.
And it's because the lack of men. And so what I think about women's church, I think they need to keep doing what they're doing, because women have always been the backbone, and it is it's sad that it's sad that there's a lot of these, like he said, single women in the church who don't have that man by their side or things of that nature. It's sad, but it's not y'all's fault. It's really us guys who really need to get it together. Yeah. And even in the men in the church, a lot of men in the church don't. When they're in the church, they don't really participate. Yeah, that's one thing I see. The different churches I've been to, the men, they come with their wives. The younger men, they're just there because their parents are there. They really don't want to be there. They're not involved.
This is addressed to the whole church. We need to get outside those four walls that we put a sign on. Right. Oh yeah. Say that again. When you go back to the Bible, the apostles didn't just come to a building. They were in the streets. They were evangelizing. They were everywhere. So, and I would say with us being young, we have the energy and we have the ideas. Because with us being young, we know what is catered to young people and what young people like. Yes. We can get out in the streets.
Yeah, one more thing. Another thing, we need to stop being so quick on telling people that they're going to go to hell. Yeah. I don't know how many times the church been on the news because they went to some festival and had a sign that says, get right or go to hell. You cannot do that. What you really doing is scaring people away from the church. Okay. Well, that seems like that's all the time that we have. Once again, that's Samuel Withers.
Davis.
Jeremy Davis, and I'm William Withers, and this has been another episode from Issues from the Heart.
Issues from the heart.